Okay, perfect. Now the bot is off. All right, but welcome everyone listening to the recorded episode of this on YouTube. As you see, you have joined weekly project updates by us here in the Reality Cards team. My name is Anton, and I work with marketing here, and my co-host Adi here beside me, who works with community and product. So yeah, if you haven't joined these events that we host every week before, this is, as by the title, a weekly project update. What we have been up to the past week and a bit of what to expect for the future. And this particular one, we will go recapping a bit in the start of what happened last Friday when we hosted the summer camp and share some highlights from that. And then also, of course, talk a bunch about what we are planning for next week, because next week we have a big stream planned. So yeah, but that was it for the intro. How are you doing, Addy?
I'm great.
Still
You can
tired
see
from the
the,
summer camp?
yeah, look at my eyes. My color, everything is faded. But it's sunset time and my room is kind of lit with some golden light right now. So
But it looks good.
as you can
It
see.
looks good.
But yeah, thank you everyone who joined for us last week for the summer camp. It was really fun, tons of fun, a lot of activities. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, yeah,
Looking to do something like that again. Yeah.
yeah, definitely. We are going to talk about it a bunch more on this call, of course. But I really like the sort of free flowing variety of activities too. That it wasn't too structured on a particular few events that was major, but more like many different small events, so you could really have the freedom to join wherever you wanted all through the day. There was something happening all the time, and I really like that concept. So we'll see 24-hour stream next time, maybe. What do you think? Maybe that's a bit much.
Yeah. Oh no, of course. If the community says yes, then we'll do it.
Yeah, of course, anything for them.
Yeah.
But
And we have Crypto Comical. Hey, Crypto
hello,
Comical.
hello.
Mary.
Hey guys, how you
Uh,
going?
I'm doing great, doing great. How about you?
Yeah, but thanks. Keeping busy.
Nice, nice, nice. Okay, but what do you think, Ed? Should we type anything I can see? If you have typed anything in the general channel or anything that we are live?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, perfect, perfect.
Okay, just a second. Just a second.
And now I'm alone. He turned off his camera for a while. Let's see, let's see. And for the ones joining for the recording, we usually just wait a couple of minutes now in the beginning for a couple of people to join the actual live call. So for the recording viewers, you might want to skip forward a couple of minutes or so for the actual live agenda that we are going through today. But looks like I'm solo hosting for the moment. No, now it's back.
The color. It's my camera. Right.
Nice. But what do you think, Adi? Should we get going with the agenda?
Yeah, we should.
Nice,
And
nice.
it's good. So, welcome everyone to our weekly project updates call. This week, we have in store with you. We talked about the articles that we are going to publish for the cards value and for reality cards, and they are live now. So, if you want to have uh, read about it, read about reality cards, and support us. We'll be dropping link in the chat here. Just a moment. Start chat. So both of these articles are live and we have some support with you. Just gonna paste it here. Then in the chat, feel free to read about them anytime. Then yeah, coming back to the successful summer camp that we have last weekend. So first of all, thank you everyone for joining. We would like to say thank you from all of the Cards.io team. We're super happy for you guys to be part of all the communities, all the activities that we did, and while having fun with that. Just to recap, what were the things that we did? I started with a cool session with a lo-fi bot and some new members joining in. We chatted about some casual stuff. And I also showed my coffee brewing technique. Anton was supposed to show, but he rushed that. Then we played a super cool poker game, and was the winner sitting there, right there. Uh, we also played Gartic, Scribble.io with the community, and we had the winners, and all those winners. Just a huge shout out for participating and congratulations on winning. If you will get some cool swag from Cards.io soon at your doorstep. So follow card on the DM. We also have awesome sessions with our artists. So one was live drawing session with Pikachu. While live drawing, we were supposed to guess what the drawing is about. So one person was telling, like narrating how to make the drawing, Pikachu was drawing, and everyone else was guessing. It was a super fun session. And at the end of the summer camp, the last closing event was an awesome live drawing process of our very own Daniel Sheldon. So he created a very cool concept on medieval card playing game characters who are just a bunch of people making the games, and the video will be available with the summer camp videos on YouTube and on our social media. But yeah, that was really cool, and you can check out the. I'll be sharing more on the link of that drawing later in this call. For now, just asking you all, like, what was your favorite activity? Which activity do you want us to do again? So we'll try to make it happen for all of you guys. And as always, feedback is welcome. Whatever suggestions you feel like for the next summer camp session and for our other community play alongs and games. Whatever you feel like that, hey, we should do this, do that. General chat is open. You can just drop in any suggestion on the general chat, on the community call chat. And if you're very shy, you can just DM me as well to make it happen. Again, thank you for participating in the summer camp. It was great to have you all. And one last reminder, who didn't claim the co-op, you can probably claim it now. So just do /claim co-ops. If you're having any trouble, you can just do it. Thank you. Now, the one of the activities that we also had on the summer camp was Fridays with Artists. So more on that by
Yeah, thank you so much for that, Adi, and I couldn't agree with you more. Thank you everybody from the community who joined these different events, and I'm definitely excited to host more stuff like this with a variety of different activities, and all feedback is of course great for us to be able to plan an even better one the next time. But one of the events, as Eddie said, was Fridays with Artists. So I chatted with Yellow on this one, and this was a super exciting conversation. I had never talked to Yellow before, so we just scheduled this call as we always do with Fridays with Artists on Twitter Space. That it's sort of a free flowing conversation talking about their whole story and how they went the whole journey through discovering crypto, getting into NFTs, and becoming an NFT artist. And Yellow's story there was super interesting to get to know. He had a very long and successful career in illustrations before this, and had worked for many major brands and sort of had an extended career experience in that. So it was super interesting to get to know a bit more about that story and sort of comparing that whole stage of his life to his current stage, where he's sort of working way more with NFT art and working for a project called Wasis and another called Hoppers. So definitely check those projects out. But yeah, I really enjoyed that conversation. We had some technical issues in the beginning. For some reason, the original space that I had scheduled wouldn't start. So I tried to start that one, but I had a ton of issues. So we had to cancel it and then get a new one. So if you actually click the link that we have posted before, that's the old space that I canceled, so you can't listen to the episode there. But now, if Adi wanna help me out here to share the other link, the actual link, so you can listen to the recording of that episode there. But yeah, definitely excited to also invite more new artists, as Maddie have talked about previously, to invite new artists on Fridays with Artists and get to know more stories out there. But yeah, enough of that. I'm handing back to Adi now to talk a bit more about the last event that we had for the summer camp with our one of our artists, Daniel Sheldon.
Yes. So Daniel Sheldon took time to have this amazing closing ceremony for our summer camp. It was absolute pleasure to watch the artists make uh, just a couple of scribbles on the paper come alive with cool characters. Just give me a moment. I will share the final art as well. I'm sharing my screen. Let me know if you can see it. So yeah, this was the live drawing session that we had with our Daniel. So shout out to Daniel. Thank you so much for joining us summer camp and creating this awesome piece. We also had live spectators who were really thrilled and were praising the whole art process. Some of the artists learning from Daniel's art style, and that was pretty insightful. I really enjoyed it. Daniel also talked a little bit about his successful career before as an illustrator for brands, and now he's a full-time NFT artist. And his core competence, as you see, is creating this medieval graphic novel style drawing elements. You can see they have, and just to tell you, it's pretty easy to guess the prompt, but it was a card game set in a medieval period. So this was the drawing process that Daniel showed us, and this is now available as an NFT. So all the spectators who were there during the live session, they were contacted for their account and EMS name, and then the NFTs were minted. So thank you, Daniel, again for this amazing live session. And on that, I will stop sharing this screen, and I'll call again to Anton to share something on our next big event that is about to happen at the end of this month.
Yeah, thanks for that. And once again, I'm repeating what you're saying, but thank you so much, Daniel, for doing that last session on the summer camp. But now to the launch cards live stream that we are planning to have next week. As we sort of have went into multiple times here on project updates, we are sort of dividing the different pieces of information that we want to share with our community and new people. So these project updates have become more of a casual event where we just do more casual updates like this and no really bigger announcement, but more of the day to day and what's the latest in the community. And we have outside of that also these live streams that we are doing. So a couple of weeks ago, we did a big live stream on YouTube where we gathered the team and went through or revealed the cards.io umbrella. Uh, but we are doing another one of those streams. So next Tuesday, in exactly a week from now, actually, next Tuesday, 11 a.m. UTC, we will host another one of those streams. And this time it will be about launch cards and the cards token. So as you all know, probably if you're in the community, we are launching our own token via our own launchpad launch cards. And this is a total new product, of course. So we want to sort of step by step walk you through the process of buying the token with this new product and really get everybody comfortable with how it works and how to use it. And also on the same event, go into a bit more detail of the cards token, talk a bit more about the decision making behind the different tokenomics and everything that we have shared so far, but really, as I said, dive a bit deeper into why we decided to go with the decisions that we decided to go with. So yeah, we have been talking about this previously, but another thing with the live stream is also that we have a dedicated landing page on it that is going to be up soon. So not only we are going to host it on YouTube, we also have an individual landing page, and on that same landing page we have embedded also the early adopter NFT section. So if you're new to the community and haven't heard about that one already, you can complete a couple of different tasks on the website, such as like joining the Discord, subscribing on YouTube, and following us on Twitter, and then you get the early adopter NFT. And that can have some value in the future, actually, when we go closer to the token launch. So sort of a good way to get in the early adopter community there. So that will be on that stream page too. Not live yet, but we will share the URL to that later on, probably tomorrow or later today or something like that. And another little detail of that live stream that we are hosting next week is that we are also giving away some whitelist spots there. So we will go into a bit more detail on the actual stream regarding that, but that is something too that you can expect for the stream. So yeah, I think that's it about the live stream next week. We are of course going to go more and more into detail now the week leading up to the stream, posting about a bunch of posts about it in the announcement channel to tell you a bit more about what to expect for it, and also posting a bunch on Twitter and just trying to get everybody updated and share a couple of sneak peeks of what we are going to talk about there. But yeah, that's it for the stream. I'm handing back to you again, Adi, to go a bit more into the cards NFT. Because, of course, as you guys know, the launch cards is built on the same rent bid mechanism as reality cards. So to get tokens, you will actually rent an NFT. And that NFT, of course, needs to be designed. So maybe, Adi, you can go a bit more detail into like what we have been talking on this subject previously and what our plan is with this.
Yeah, of course. So, like I once told you, that launch cards sale, the Castaway token will happen in September, and we all will also showcase you how it's going to look like, how the launch cards page is designed, and what it will be, the process will be. And if you have seen that, then you know that every sale has an NFT. So for that NFT and the first one, the first token sale that we are having, which is Castaway token sale, we are now preparing a exclusive event for our beta artists. So this is exclusive again. This is exclusive for our beta and alpha reality cards product artists who have contributed their artwork for the reality cards events for so long. We want them to gather together and create a new collective art piece for the token sale of cards token, basically cards token, for the Launchpad's website, which should happen in September. So this is what we are planning from a few days now. But now I think we think that it's time that it should be shared with fellow committee members and also with artists. So for that, me, Anton, and the team have been discussing. Even CryptoComic also provided valuable suggestions on how to go with that. But this is one of the next big collaborative event that we want the community to come together, especially the artists. Right, Anton?
Yeah, exactly. Just getting and I feel so good about that decision of sort of highlighting the beta artist in this. This NFT will be so special to us representing the whole token sale of the cards token, and we have so many contacts with previous artists, of course. So it felt like the obvious decision to go with the some kind of a collaborative piece with all of these different artists that we have been working with. And as Adi said, we didn't want to just go on and decide exactly how this is going to work and present it to the artists. So we thought it was a better route to just share a Notion page with you guys, sharing a couple of the ideas of our internal discussions on the topic and what our brainstorming sessions have looked like, and just discuss with you guys. And in the bottom of that document, me and Adi prepared this just before, but we prepared a bit of the next steps to take in this sort of process. So if you're an NFT, if you're a beta artist that are looking at this, one important thing is that we would love to hear from you if you want to participate in this. And then when we sort of have gathered a couple of people to partake in this, we can organize in a gated Discord channel and just open a conversation and a brainstorming session about how is this actually going to work, what does the timeline look like, and just create this together with you guys. And just a bit of the timeline. Our goal internally is to get this piece done by the end of August. So I feel like we have a really long time to make something great out of this, and not just rush together something. So yeah, I felt super good about that one. But first step, probably check out the Notion page that Adi shared, so you can see a bit of the brainstorming and then get in contact. I can see that you're sharing live. Wait a second, I will get the stream up here.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. We have it here. And like maybe we don't need to go into detail about the different ideas we had here. You can check it out yourself if you're an artist, but basically a couple of different variations of collaborations between the artists. As you notice, there a bit of a call out there that we are of course going to pay you for your artwork here. And as I said in the bottom of the document, we had a bit of like the next step forward and how we are trying to organize everything. But yeah, it's going to be
Yeah.
super fun to see what people think, and especially if we can come up with some good way. There are a couple downsides to every single idea that we have, but I would like some good way of just a collaborative piece where everybody can create something together.
Yes, of course. And this is again one of the steps that we are trying to let our community participate in a lot of some strategic decisions that we make at Cards.io. And this is important as for the artists and for the community. So all the OGs out there, all the members out there, we request you, if you have any feedback, you can just comment it here on the Notion page directly, or you can just comment it on Discord. And then we can talk about it more with the artist channel, and we'll be updating you. Just to keep in mind that we have two ideas right now. The overall big picture is that we want to have a collective, collaborative art piece with all our beta and alpha artists, which will be part of the token sale in September. So calling everyone out there to help support, and as always, feedback is welcome. I will drop the link there in the general chat, and later you can find it on the comic summary as well. Yes, I can start streaming now. Yeah. So that's the plan.
Yeah.
Now back to Anton.
Yeah, perfect, perfect. And yeah, it's going to be super fun, as I said. Now I'm repeating myself, but as I said, it's going to be fun to see what the artists actually think is a good idea of executing this. But I think that was it for this week's call. And as we always say, if you are watching this from the YouTube recording of it, you can see here that our Discord server is the center for our whole community. This is where the summer camp went down last Friday. This is where we just get to know each other in the community, and you can ask questions to the team and other community members. And especially if you're new, get to know what the Reality Cards beta actually was like, and what it was like to participate in it. Now that you are joining us in the past phase. So definitely join us here, and also follow us on Twitter. Those are the most active channels that we have, and that's also a good way to not miss the live stream that we have next week. As I said previously, we are going to throughout this week, in the beginning of next week, we will just post about it, share a couple of sneak peeks, and remind you guys to set the reminder for that live stream. But yeah, I think that was it for this week. Should we join each other in a Gartic session? What do you think, Addy?
Yeah, of course.
All
Thank you all
right.
again for joining.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Thank you everybody for joining, and for the ones who join on YouTube, see you guys here in Discord. All right, bye bye guys.